Filmation, Masters of the Universe Revelation. What's the connection? We're going to tell you today in this lore video. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of ForEternia.com. We have the power. And today we're going to be showing you a lore video explaining the connection between the 1983 classic Filmation cartoon, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, with the 2021 new classic, Masters of the Universe Revelation. How is it connected, you ask? Stay tuned. It's not a reboot. It's not a retelling. There's been a great deal of confusion among the fan community in regards to what exactly is Masters of the Universe Revelation in regards to its continuity. Fortunately, the answer has always been out there for one who is willing to look for it. The new Netflix series by showrunner Kevin Smith is an adult continuation of the classic 1983 Filmation series, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Now, Revelation can't officially and legally be an authorized continuation or sequel to the Filmation show, mind you. It can't use the same music nor the same art. He-Man and Friends cannot look like the Filmation He-Man and Friends. Neither can its foes, its buildings, its structures. And this is because Universal Pictures Home Entertainment, not Mattel, owns the right to the classic Filmation series. And to proclaim it officially connected would require a contract to be struck between Mattel and Universal. So to avoid any legal issues and sharing of the profits, the connection between the 1983 Filmation series and its 2021 Netflix adult counterpart had to be less specific, had to be called a spiritual sequel, for instance. As we see in the Kevin Smith tweet, he says, "The show's producer is Mattel, so everything we do in Revelation is more toy-based. The old show is owned by another studio, which is why I've always said our Masters official series is a spiritual sequel to the old show. Legally, we can't be an actual sequel to Filmation." What also works is when you call it a direct sequel to the classic era, which is how they put it in the official announcement at PowerCon 2019. Generically calling it a sequel to the 80s classic also works, which is how it's listed on the official Netflix website. But make no mistake, Masters of the Universe Revelation is indeed a continuation of the 1983 Filmation series, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Kevin Smith confirmed this when he talked to Empire Online, and he said, quote, "Narratively, our show is set up as the next episode in the legacy 80s animated series that aired from 1983 to 1985. This is a continuation of that story. We're playing with the original mythology and characters and revisiting and digging deeper into some of the unresolved storylines." Now, back in August 2021, after Part 1 aired, Revelation executive producer and boss to Kevin Smith, Ted Biaselli, expanded upon this when he appeared on the Toy Galaxy Twitch channel. Ted further detailed that all the episodes in the classic 1983 Filmation series counts in Masters of the Universe Revelation, less 3 creative changes they opted to make. What were those creative changes? We're going to cover that in a future lore video. So after some minor changes, Masters of the Universe Revelation followed the 1983 Filmation series lore very closely. The Filmation series was basically the foundation that Revelation was built upon. And there you go. It's important to note when aspects did not have explanations in the Filmation show, which happened a lot, lore was pulled from other sources. No origin of Castle Grayskull in the Filmation series? No problem. The 1983 Kid Stuff Motu record LP filled that story. So did the Bible, the series Bible by Michael Halpern. No Valhalla or Hell in Filmation either, both Preternia and Subternia were modified and used. Basically, the creators behind Masters of the Universe Revelation pulled from and nodded towards multiple Motu sources when they were expanding into new territory. Like inserting the fan favorite Pig Boy from the 1987 feature film into the series, plenty of new elements were taken and sometimes heavily modified from other iterations of the Motu IP, then added into this adult continuation of the Filmation series. So there you go. That's the lowdown on how the 1983 Filmation classic series, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, is connected to the 2021 series, Masters of the Universe Revelation. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share, and definitely consider subscribing to our channel. And of course, for all the Masters of the Universe Revelation news and content, be sure to visit us at foreturnia.com. We'll see you next time, and let the power return.